Can you guys imagine thinking that GTA Online is dead in 2025? Just imagine what is wrong with these bozos. Come on, man. Look, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I would appreciate it. And make sure you guys hit that like button for me also. I would appreciate it. So, I'm going to be honest with you. We talked about this a few times. And, GTA Online at this point is what you make it. You know what I mean? Is it dead? Obviously not. We pretty much have a full lobby in here right now currently. I've been on multiple hours at a time. You know what I mean? We've done 24-hour streams and been able to find lobbies constantly. You may have every now and then where one's like 16 players or 8 or something like that. But the majority of the time, they're packed. You know what I mean? Like different players every day. Noobs, mid-levels, high levels, whatever, right? And, in that aspect of it, no, it's really not dead. Now, if you want to say like play styles and stuff like that, as far as being dead, then that's kind of in between. So RNGs, face-to-face, stuff like that, nobody likes to do those things anymore because, the days of people shooting ARs and stuff like that, people come in nowadays are like, I call them the next gen players. They got used to sniping and shooting rockets, and that was pretty much it. They didn't get to experience the older GTA, and the older style of PvP where people actually shot ARs, through the city, and back when CVCs were actually a big thing, if you remember that. And it doesn't matter if you're on PlayStation or Xbox. In that era of GTA, things like that were definitely a big thing. You know what I mean? Because there's people say, well, ARs are trash, and if you use an AR, you suck. And it's like, man, look. If you don't know how to shoot one, just say that. You know what I mean? Now, like I say, Rockstar, man, they, come on, slide your bum ass down here. Rockstar has, implemented different things over the years, obviously. Damn, what's up, Muddy? How you doing, man? What's this clown doing? Ooh. And they've done different events and things like that, but the aspect of PvP in general with ARs has kind of died off in a way, right? Not saying that nobody does PvP anymore, but when people are doing PvP nowadays, it's not in public lobbies. You know what I mean? Like just fighting or whatever. If it's fighting, then it's like, ghost organizations or orbital cannons or using RC cars. Like none of that shit even existed back in the day. You know what I mean? Like PvP was actually fun to do more so. And the people, people say, well, ARs and they don't take no skill and there's no reason why anybody should do that anyways. But at the same time, why is everybody not good at auto lock ARs if it's so easy to do, right? The biggest thing with auto lock ARs is the fact of your timing, okay? Knowing how to crouch your head, knowing how to strafe, knowing how to sidestep. You know what I mean? Things like that in that nature of the game. If you're standing there like this shooting an AR, then you ain't gonna get very far going against somebody who knows how to shoot an AR. If you're starting to do oh shit, my fucking thing, turn that tap to sprint. If you're starting to do stuff like running, especially if you got fast run or whatever, you know what I mean, like side steps and shit, you know what I mean, glitch rolls, side steps, you know what I mean, stuff like that, it's going to be a lot more difficult for a normal style player to take you out. You know what I mean? And not to mention if you know how to get headshots really easy and shit like that. That clown really shot my fucking oppressor, man. He had the audacity to shoot my damn oppressor. Imagine. But no, I want to know what you guys think in the comments, man. Let me know. I would appreciate it. Like I said, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications. My shit is destroyed. Imagine. But maybe in GTA 6 we will see things go back to normal as far as that goes. I'm honestly hoping, man, that we do as far as PvP and other aspects of the game like that. I just think it'd be a massive W, especially if we can get like crossplay and shit like that from PlayStation to Xbox. I think that'd be a huge W. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. We're still waiting on a second GTA 6 trailer currently, which is unfortunate. But hey, man, hopefully we hope for the best, right? And just make what we got now and see what happens in the future. But like I said, man, Rockstar, they the communication, hopefully that will pick up too. But GTA Online, it's thriving for a reason. You know what I mean? There's so many different things you can do in this game that you can't do in other games. And that's one of the main reasons why it hasn't died off. Free mode is obviously, I'd say, the most popular thing in the game. Now you have lots of people doing heists all the time, races, missions. So there's thousands of other people doing that shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to blow up this guy's bike. Get your ass off that. Fuck, did I tell you you were allowed to be on that? Did I tell you you were allowed to be on that? Next time ask your father, alright? Next time ask your father. The fuck? Himothy head ass. You a clown, bruh. Clownathy. Clownathy. You need to change your name to Clownathy. What's up, bit? You doing alright? Shit. Tase this bomb. Damn, what's up, man? You doing alright? Back on your face. Put some pinholes in his back. But nah, you know, like people, you know, like I said, the tryhard aspect of it nowadays is just strictly invite-only sessions. Beach, base, beach AW, base AW, and that's pretty much it. You know, like there are still some crews and stuff and individuals that do PvP and RNGs and face-to-face, but the people that do RNGs don't even do RNGs right. Like they're in and outing, doing HNG, hiding guns, stuff like that. It's not the original shit. Now, face-to-face is what I like to do nowadays because there is no walls. There's nothing to run behind. You know what I mean? No helmets. ARs only. And that's it. And if you know, get taken over, or if you get fucked up, then that's basically it. You know what I mean? Like, you have no excuse as far as that goes. And it's really, you know, like I said, it's a timing thing. You know what I mean? It's a timing thing for the most part of it. Because, yes, the game does lock on for you, whatever. And, you know, there's free aim ARs and stuff like that, too. But, you know, in free aim lobbies, a lot of people will preach to me and say, hey, ATA, why don't you go in free aim lobbies? I'm like, Brent, I've done several free aim lobbies. I got free aim lobby videos, well, I did on my other channel. Done that several times, you know what I mean? But the majority of the players in those lobbies, they don't actually do free aim nothing. They're literally like on oppressors or in torridors or some shit like that, or hiding in a Monty-Tech vehicle. They're not even on the ground to do PvP. So free aim lobbies are essentially pointless. And yes, people are going to sit here and argue with that, but that's the truth about it. Like, they're dead ass pointless. I don't know why Rockstar didn't make it to where free aim lobbies, you can't lock on anything. That would make sense. But hey, we're talking about Rockstar here. You know what I mean? It's just unfortunate, man. It's just hella unfortunate as far as that goes. But we will wait and see, man, if anything changes in the future. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. I would appreciate it. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and turn on post notifications. And you guys have a good one. Peace. Make sure you guys check out Damn Mods for the best cash and rank unlocks, modded accounts for PlayStation and Xbox, exclusive modded outfits and exclusive vehicles, PC packages, and more. And also get faster and added to your current PlayStation or Xbox account. And don't forget to use my code ATA, all caps, at checkout.